everybody, it's Leah and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about my end reflection of the University of Miami Summer Scholars Program. It ended last Saturday. It is currently Thursday, so yeah, it ended a little while ago. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you do, don't forget to like and comment down below any video requests you have from me. And also, while you're down there, why don't you subscribe and click the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Alright, let's get on with this. Okay, everybody, so I know that this format is a little weird, like I'm like holding my phone so I get like, good lighting from the windows and stuff, but it's just kind of an impromptu video that I wanted to get out. But yeah, basically, I ended the summer scholars program with my 6 credits because I ended with an A in neuroscience and a B+ in health because I basically bombed the final in health. I got a solid, a 68, but then a 71 because extra credit. But yeah, that was great. So I ended with a B+ in that class and an A in neuro. I think I already said that. But anyways, overall, the program was like really, really amazing. So I'm just going to go over a couple things. So basically, my expectations and my goals for going into that program were to make friends and like find people who I could end up rooming with if I end up going there. And also figuring out if I do want to apply early decision and finding out what I want to do with my life. Like if maybe I like neuroscience. Spoiler alert, I didn't like neuroscience. But anyways, I did actually end up making a lot of friends. There are people that I never thought I would like be friends with, not in a bad way. It's just like at my school, those kind of people just are not on my level basically. Like I'm here and they're like up here. So I usually don't like socialize with them. But it was nice to get to know people who I usually wouldn't in a school situation. But yeah, so that was really nice. I met a lot of really cool people. And also a couple of them are also applying early decision. So if they end up going there too, then we'll probably room together. And I find that really cool because having to find a roommate is really tough. Like I saw my senior friends go through it last year, and it was like really stressing people out, and I was not excited for that. Like it just seems super stressful and annoying trying to like vibe with somebody over text without ever meeting them in person. So I'm glad that I found some people that are applying ED to Miami, so I have some options to work with. But yeah, that's that. So I did fulfill my goal of finding friends and stuff. My academic goal was like non-existent, but I still got my credits, so solid. But also, I wanted to make note of the food there. Basically, the food in the morning breakfast, by the way. So scrambled eggs, you can't really mass produce that. So they use the liquid eggs, which was really gross. So I stopped getting eggs in the morning after like the first week. The cream cheese tasted like frosting and the butter was way too salted. Maybe it's just like my taste, but like none of the breakfast was ever good except for maybe the breakfast potatoes and French toast day and French toast sticks day. Yeah, those are basically the only good meals. I'm attributing that all to the fact that it's the summer because they have summer hours. People there don't usually work in the summer, you know what I mean? So I think that's why the food was like mediocre. But lunch and dinner were sometimes really good. Like lunch and dinner, they always had pizza, hot dogs, and hamburgers and subs. But there was a one meal that changed that was kind of like the main meal basically. And sometimes it was really good. There was like chicken and potatoes one day. There was this beef stir fry one day, and oh, it was so good. Like I wish I had the recipe for that. It was really, really good. But overall, lunch and dinner were pretty good most of the time. And then breakfast was just the one meal that really sucked. But I ended up just eating cereal for the last couple days. Cereal and potatoes is basically what I lived on, which is really unhealthy, but like, whatever. But yeah, that's the meal situation. The gym, I literally went twice. I wanted to go a lot more, but I literally didn't have any time. Like, I woke up at 6:30, went to breakfast, and then class, lunch, class, then sleep, dinner, hang out with people. I had no time to go to the gym. You can see one of my days in life. I'll put it up in the cards. I don't know which side it is. I never know what side it is. But I did do a day in the life, so I'll post that in the cards. But anyways, I went to the gym once alone, and then the 2 other times I didn't really work out per se. I did like 15 minutes on the rowing machine. Then we went into the indoor pool. It wasn't really a workout. It was more just like something to do because we were bored. So I didn't really take full advantage of the gym, but I'm sure if I had more time that I definitely would because it's a really, really nice gym. Like they have machines there that I've never seen before, like Jacob's Ladder and this one like vertical climber. I'd probably like kill myself on both of those, but I'm gonna try next time. if I end up going there, I hope. So yeah, that was the gym situation. Now the class is basically, well, health class, okay, each class was a 3 hour and 10-minute lecture, but we always got out early. Like health, we would get out at like 10:30 some days, and the class usually should end at 11:30, so we'd get out a whole hour early sometimes. Neuro, we'd usually get out around 3:30. Class usually was supposed to let out at 4:10, so a little early, but the classes overall, I found public health or process of health promotion, sorry, to be extremely boring. Like I could not major in that or do anything with that with the rest of my life. I would just be bored out of my mind for the rest of my life, and I just no thank you. And neuroscience, it was surprising because I thought it was going to be a little bit harder, but I found it to be just like the fundamentals that I learned in anatomy and physiology this year, and also a little bit in AP bio. So I did pretty well on all the quizzes. I mean, I did end with an A, but I don't know. I thought it'd be like more intense stuff, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. But if you do enjoy neuroscience or like learning about preventive methods for health, disease, stuff like that, then definitely I suggest the neuroscience program. If you come to the summer program, it's still really good and the teachers are really, really good. So yeah, that's the school situation. I'm trying to think about what else. The dorms. Oh my God, the dorms. So I first got there and turns out a ceiling tile was missing in my room, so I had to call facilities and get that fixed, but it got fixed. It was really quick. And basically the room was a little bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. You get your desk and your dresser and your bed. I brought a mattress pad and a comforter and sheets and then my clothes and stuff. So overall, it was a fine experience, and the air conditioning worked, except if you put your fan on medium or high, you were like advised not to because mold grows in the vents and it would blow into your room. So I kept my room at a solid 58 degrees on the low setting, and it maintained a really, really nice cold factor in that room, and it was really good. 58 degrees sounds really cold, but when you're out in 95, feels like 100-degree humidity weather, when you come back to that 58-degree room, it's like perfection. Literally so nice. But yeah, that's basically the dorm situation. Now with the showers and stuff, I did shower. Well, okay, everybody showers. I showered like every other day, or at least I tried to, and it wasn't that bad. My only advice is to definitely wear flip-flops into the shower and make sure you bring your clothes and put them on the bench outside the shower stall so they don't get wet. Because at one point I got my clothes soaked for the day and had to run back to my dorm in my towel, and that was just not fun. I mean, like, people did that because most people didn't bring clothes to their stall, but I got changed in the bathroom stall because I thought that'd be easier, and it was, but make sure they don't get soaked. So that's that. But anyways, overall, the program was really, really good. I'm really happy I went. The activities that the RCs had planned were a little iffy sometimes, not sketchy. They just kind of seemed boring. I wish they were a little more, I don't know, teenager-ish. That was not a word. But they just seemed more childish than I thought. So yeah, that's just a criticism, is to make them more age appropriate. That's what I'm going for. But yeah, that's basically the program. The weather was honestly fine. It rained for most of the first week, but the second and third week it didn't rain whatsoever. It maybe rained at night when we were sleeping, but that doesn't even matter. So yeah, that was fine. The weather was good. The whole campus is basically air conditioned, so the only time you feel like sweaty and stuff is when you're walking from class to class, and even then all the trees and the wind, it doesn't feel like 100 degrees even though it says it does, unless you stand outside for a long period of time. So that's that. But yeah, overall, it was a really, really good experience, and I have got to say, if you have the money, only if you have the money to spend it, and after that you won't like hurt for money or whatever, I would definitely recommend going to the program. I've heard very good things about the business and law programs, but the one program that I heard was good but time consuming was architecture. I swear the architecture kids were in their building and their class till like 10 o'clock each night because they were just finishing work because there was so much work to do. They had a lot of fun, I heard, but it was just really time consuming and they missed most of the meals. It was really bad. So yeah, if you're up to like staying up till 9 o'clock and finishing architecture work, then by all means. But if like you want a lot of free time to kind of experience somewhat of college, then I would advise against it. But I mean, if you love architecture, then go for it, obviously. But yeah, I really recommend the program if you have the money and the means for it. So yeah, overall, 10 out of 10. Well, no. 8 out of 10 would definitely recommend. It's just really good if you want a little bit of a college experience for 3 weeks, also to get away from your parents and get college credit. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't forget to like and comment down below any video requests you have for me. And also, while you're down there, while you subscribe and hit the bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.